Hello guys, how you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. In today's video, I just want to give you guys my few picks, for this very month. I made a video as of I was on Monday, and I told you guys what I was expecting on S&P 500 that if we fail to hold about the resistance level around 745, if we fail to hold that level or stay above that level, that we'll be looking into some correction towards the downside. But before we get into the chart, if you're new to the channel, please help me hit the subscription button and the notification bell so that way you don't miss out of this great opportunity that is coming. With all that being said, let's get into the chart. I'll try to make this video as short as I can. Right now, we are looking at S&P 500. In my previous video, I told you guys if we fail to hold this level of support around 745, then we might likely have a sell, towards the downside. And as you guys already know, yesterday the market actually sell off, not because of anything, not because that we have a major sell off in the market, was because of the fact that some semiconductor, people were taking profit, so they had a big sales, like a big sell of them, so that affected the whole Nasdaq and dragged the Nasdaq down, and that causes the stock market to actually sell off. And not because a lot of investors were panicking, but because they switched, they rotate their funds from some of this play into some healthcare and some utility, like companies. And with other uncertainty that the market is actually having, within this war with Iran back and forth, and other stuff is still affecting the market. But right now, we are looking into going into another correction, and this would be at least I'm expecting 3 to 4% correction from where we are sitting right here on S&P 500, from where we are to where I'm looking about 4% to 5% on S&P 500. So like I said, I'm not going to make this video a long video. So if you're new to the channel, my channel is for educational purpose. It's to help people make money. If you're looking into making money in the stock market, so whatever I said here is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell any of these stocks. And before you do anything investment, try to find time to do some research so that way you know what you're investing into and the company you're investing your money into. First of all, what I'll be expecting right now on S&P 500 as of this July, I'll be expecting, since we couldn't stay above this level of support around 745, then the best deal that I'll be expecting right now would be this level of support, which will be around 715 on S&P 500, on this $715. But if we fail to hold the $715, then the next support zone that I'll be looking at for us to bounce off would be around $709. But a preferable price range, that I'll be looking to scoop into S&P 500 would be around 700 to $700 price range, because at this level right here, this is where I believe institutions will be more interested in getting into S&P 500. As you guys already see right here, this is a good liquidity zone that I believe that the market will want to likely react to this very zone. So what I'll be expecting is for us to, first of all, this is my first target. My first target is around this level of support, like I just said, 715. Then if we fail to hold 715 on S&P 500, then likely we're definitely going to come down to that's to retest 709. And if we lose that 709, any price range within this 709 to 703, and $702 would be a good price range for us to scoop these stocks, then ride it towards the upside, which was around 760. So what I'll be expecting, either we bounce off this level, but which I'm not looking at us bouncing off around the 715. But if we do, that's fine. But if we fail to hold it, then preferable price that I'll be looking at right here will be around this $709, and could even bounce down here. But this will be a very quick bounce, towards the upside. Then my target for S&P 500 coming into end of this year, would be around $800, on S&P 500. That's my price target that I'll be targeting this. If we end up bringing this fair value down here to where I'm looking at right now, which will be around $709, $715 price range. This will be a very good deal for you to actually get into S&P 500. But I believe that we have possibility for us to, retest this level of support, which was around $702 on S&P 500. So mind you, these are all levels that I'm looking at right now. Anything can happen. So like I said, you need to pay more attention to the chart. But right now, from what I'm looking at, we are coming down to this two. That's to this three key points. So now these are the areas that I'll be looking to, like to scope into some of the stocks. On Monday, I'll be trading live. So if you're following me, you can set your notification. Around 9:30 Eastern time, I'll be going live to trade. On this very S&P 500. Then the next stock that I'll be looking at right now for this very month of July will be Nvidia. Nvidia remains the number one chip maker, globally, and right now, this stock was around almost $236 after, excuse me, around $236 price range. But right now, I believe we've had a good correction from where we are right now to where we came down almost about close to 20%. But I'm expecting another from where we are sitting right now on Nvidia. I'm expecting another uh likely 9% on Nvidia to 10% correction. So what I'm trying to say is I believe we have possibility for us to come down here, which we came down to bounce off around $189 price range. But since we have this rejection around this level right here, then the next level that I'll be expecting on Nvidia would be around this very key zone. So mind you, if you're trading these stocks, then I would just rather advise you to wait. When Nvidia comes down to this level, then that would be a very good buy zone for you to actually scope into this play. So what I'll be looking into on Nvidia would be for us to come down all the way to $181 price range on Nvidia. Then before we start pushing back to this price level, which was our local top, which was around 236, 37, almost $37 price. But if we fail to hold this level of support right here, then the next liquidity zone that I'll be looking at on Nvidia would be around this level right here, which will be around this price range, which I'm looking at somewhere around here on Nvidia. So these are my key levels that I'm looking at. So if we fail to hold this level here, then preferable deal, a good discount price for you to get into this will be around $773 and $173, $164 on Nvidia. But any price range around this level, I will start getting into this play. But I would rather wait for you to wait for us to actually bounce, because I believe we definitely of the zone, which would give us almost about, from where we are sitting right here to down here would be almost 10%. So yeah, so that's what I'll be expecting. I'll be expecting another 10%, around 10% correction on Nvidia. So just keep this in your radar in case you're looking to make money. Like I said, my video is not for just any kind of person. It's for people that are looking to make money. So if you're looking into make money, or if you're looking into building generational wealth, or if you're looking into trading, or a skill that would definitely be like your another source of income from your 9 to 5 job, or from your business, then this will be a good opportunity for you to ride this for the next 6 to 7 months. Then another play that I'm looking at right now is Valentine. This still remains the AI stock, Wall Street favorite too. And due to the fact that they still have some, they still hold their government contract here in the United States. So, and I believe we have more possibility based on what I'm looking at right now, since we couldn't stay above this level of support, sorry, resistance around the $135 price range. So right now, what I'll be looking at this key zone. So pay attention to this, because I believe we have possibility for us to come down here to scoop some of these stocks. So my preferable price for this would be around this level of support, which will be around $87. And if we fail to hold this level, then another level that I'm looking at right here will be around $75. Sorry, $74 on Palantine. And I believe we still have possibility to retest this level of support around $63, which I believe is gonna be a very good bounce. So something like this, the market I believe is just gonna calm down. If we lose this zone, I believe we're gonna bounce very quick. So this could be a very quick bounce towards the upside. So mind you, if you're looking to get into the stocks, it's either you wait or you can set your notification just like the way I normally do. I'll set my notification. Okay, I think I'm out of those notification bars. So you set your notification, then when the price comes down on TradingView, then you can actually get those notifications and get in, or you can actually set your buy limit around this range on your broker, and the market is definitely going to fill it up on some of this play. Then another play that I'm looking at that I don't want you guys to miss out is Netflix. Everybody use Netflix globally, and I believe they're still the leading company, like the streaming company globally. So what I'll be expecting right here on Netflix will be us coming down to these few key levels. So the best deal for Netflix, if you're looking into scoping into this play, will be around this level of support, which I'll be showing you guys right here. What I'll be looking at to start getting into Netflix will be around the support level around $63, and preferable price will be around $58 price range. And this could be a very good bounce. So mind you, this is what I'll be expecting. I always try to draw my chart, so that way you know what I'm talking about. So if we miss this zone, this level of support, then the best deal would be for us to bounce off this 89, sorry, this $58 price range. And once we bounce off that level, we need to stay above this level of $77, $78 price range on this very play. Then another bounce, that we have that correction would be for us, like for you to actually buy if you feel like you missed out of this buy zone here. Then the next opportunity will be around this level. Then you can actually scoop this play towards the upside. This is what I'm expecting. We're gonna bounce up here. Then any correction that we have, any range right here around this auto block zone. Mind you, I'm on weekly time, but this auto block I think is on a 4-hour time. So I believe we're gonna bounce off this zone. Then we'll be chasing the local top, which was around 130 something dollars on Netflix. So if you're actually looking to make money, on Netflix, then these are some few key opportunity. When the market sell off, then these are the buy zone right here. Then if you miss this buy opportunity, then the next level that you should be getting in should be around this level right here, which will be your another buy opportunity if you missed out of this zone. But my first buy opportunity right now would be around this zone right here. This is where a lot of liquidity is sitting right here. So mind you, this will be a good deal. And if you're paying for Netflix, like I always said, there's a way you can still make all of your money back for profit on Netflix. Since just like here, I'm paying about $30 on Netflix monthly, and which comes out to be almost about 300 and something dollars, in 12 months. So if you invest into their stock, you could actually make your money back and still make something out of it at the end of the day. But for long-term investors, then these key levels are where you should be looking into playing Netflix. Then another play that I'll be looking into right now, which is very important for you to pay attention to, is MU. So this stock was, as of last year, this stock was as of this year, we were sitting around $323 right price range here, and we end up going up almost from this local low out of that price range. We went up almost lost about 300%, from $300 to $1,200, on Micron. So what I'll be expecting right here on daily time would be these few key levels that I've just marked out. So this is what I'll be expecting. So pay attention if you're looking to get into this play, because these are the kind of play that Wall Street are more interested to actually get into. Remember, I made this draw, when I did my few technicals, few months back, sorry, few weeks back, and I told you guys that we were gonna sell off, and as you guys can see, this was my buy zone right here. If you can't really see it very well, when I made that video, we did not have this sell off. We were somewhere around this key level right here. I told you any correction towards the downside, this will be your buy opportunity. And you see, the market actually came. And if you were to get into this zone, then you would have been able to make money out of it. But like I said, there's a lot of opportunities right here. It's just how you know um, how you process the information that I'm passing to you, and whatever you want to do with them is totally up to you. And like I said, whatever I say in this channel is not a suggestion for you to buy or sell any of the stocks. So before you invest into any stock market, you need to make sure anything investment, make sure you do your own due diligence before you get into any of these things. So, and what I'll be looking at right now, some few deals that I'll be looking at, since we failed to roll above this level of resistance around 12, 1,213. Since we failed that level, then we are now coming down towards the downside, and I can't wait for this stock to come down to around the skill levels that I'm about to show you guys. My buy zone for MU would be around this level of support, which will be around $820. Then if we miss that level, then the preferable price deal would be around $770 price range. Then if we end up so this then if we end up losing this level, then the next key zone, for you to scope into this play will be around this $655. I'm not saying the Micron is coming down to $655, but if that happens, that would be I'll be very happy, because this stock went crazy from around after we had a break of structure right here around 742. This stock has been going crazy since then. And if you feel like you've missed out of all of these moves, then these are some key levels that I'm expecting, for us to actually retest. From where we are right now, the next 2 weeks or before the end of next week, I believe we have possibilities for us to retest this level of support around this $820 on Micron. On Micron, then we could bounce off this zone. But like I said, if we lose this level, then we have 778 level, 655 level for us to bounce off. But my preferable zone for me to get into this would be around this $720. Sorry, this $820 and $770 price range on Micron. Then I believe from here we could push back to almost about 1820 on this very play. So mind you need to understand that some of these options for these companies, for these stocks, are very, very expensive. So but so far so good. These are the stocks that I'm looking at right now. And one more stock that I would love to put on your radar, if you're looking into getting in, would be uh would be Circle. Circle right here. This stock has been, it went up from when I made a video about this stock, we were around here around $49 as of February this year, and we end up pushing the price all the way to $140 price range, which we definitely, as you guys can see, we came back here to fill up this gap. So we had this gap fill up right now on this very daily time, which was this very week that we are. So right now, what I'll be looking for right here on this very play, preferable deal for me to get into this would be around $54 and $50 price range on this very circle. So what I'll be expecting, like I said, I like to draw my chart so that way whoever that is there, you can see more, like for more visibility on the direction of which the trend wants to go or what I'm expecting. So I believe any price range around $54, $50 price range would be a good deal for you to buy this, then push this price towards the upside, and wish for us to be bullish, we need to stay above $77 price range. Then if you feel like you've missed out of this zone, of these buys, then you still have more opportunity somewhere around this range, to buy around this $77 price range, or any price range around this fair value gap, which will be around $75. Then you buy this, then you start pushing it back to the all-time high, which was around um, this stock all-time high was at almost $316 stock. So mind you, we have some possibility for us to come up back here to about $200. Sorry, almost $300 price range. My bad. This is our supply zone right here. So which I believe the market will be interested, after sweeping off this liquidity. Then the next target, will be this imbalance zone, which I believe we definitely gonna come up here at some point. But for us to be up here, we need to stay above 77 price range. So once we stay above that level, then we have more possibility for us to retest this $140. And if we stay above $140 price, then we have more possibility, more room for us to push towards 200 to 290 something to $300 price range. So I just wanted to share with you guys. So if you're looking to make money in the stock market, or if you're new into stock market, or if you have some liquid sitting somewhere and you're looking to where to actually invest this money, then I believe you can definitely invest into some of this stock. Just for this stock to move from where we are currently sitting, where I'm expecting them to come down from $54 price range back to this 140. That's almost about 150, 55%. This is something that you can never get from your money sitting in your bank account. I'm not saying leaving your money in your savings account is a bad thing, but you cannot get some of this percentage, that the stock market can actually give to you. But like I said, you need to do your due diligence, so that way you're not just investing because someone on the internet is just talking about a stock, or all of these crazy stuff. So the point is, you look for quality companies that have a real world use cases that people are using day to day. Just like another stock that I forgot to talk about is Meta. You guys, everybody use Facebook, and right now I'm looking at us coming down to some few keep zone right here on Meta. So if you're using Facebook, if you're using WhatsApp, if you're using Instagram, or all of those social media that is owned by Facebook, then you should be looking into buying their stock too. So what I'll be expecting on Meta, I believe we have possibility for us to retest, to revisit this level of support, which would be my good price buy range around $479 price, since we couldn't stay above this level of support around $592 price range. Right now, I believe we have possibility for us to come down to $479 on Meta. So what I'll be expecting us to bounce off this zone, then start pushing the price towards the upside. Then if you feel like you've missed out of this zone, the next opportunity for you to buy will be around this level of support, which will be around 600, 500 price range. Then you push the price all the way back to the all-time high, which was almost $800 price. So these are the few stock that I'm looking at this month of July, and there are other stocks. As you guys can see, these are my watch list. These are the stocks that I actually trade on a daily basis and a weekly, monthly basis. So right now, I just wanted to make a video to let you guys know the ones that I'm kind of more interested on right now, because they have more momentum and more possibility of the bigger move towards the upside. So these are just a few things that I wanted to share with you guys. And if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to hit the subscription button and the notification bell, so that way you don't miss out of some of these opportunities. And I just want to use this opportunity again to say thank you guys for liking my videos, for watching them. And if you're looking to learn how to make money, then I have a class that I normally teach people, train people on how to make money for free. I'm not here because a lot of people come out to show how much they're making, but they are not actually showing you how to actually fish. Me, I'm going to show you how to fish by yourself. But like I said, I'm not going to come to you. If you need that help, you got to come knock on that door, and the door is always there to be opened up for you to actually come in. So whenever you feel like you want to learn how to invest, or if you're new into investment, or if you want to learn how technical analysis and fundamental actually works and helps you make good decisions, within the stock market or crypto or whatever stuff you're investing into, then feel free to, comment on the video, then let me, or if you have any stock that you want me to look into or to analyze, then let me know. Definitely, I'll definitely do that. And as you guys already said, see, any stock, any player that I bring to you guys, you always see the result at the end of the day. So I believe this month of July is a good opportunity, buying opportunity for you to actually scoop into some of this play. So I just wanted to say thank you for watching, and happy 4th of July to everybody out there. And I want you guys to stay safe, when you're out there having fun. Make sure you stay safe with your friends and family. And I'll definitely catch you guys by Sunday, before the Forex market open. The Forex market is going to close today. Then, so 4 p.m. Eastern time, then it's going to reopen on Sunday. So Sunday, I'll be doing some fresh technicals, depending on whatever news we have coming into the market, for next week. I'll let you guys know what I'm preparing, but I'm preparing you guys for this very month and some few opportunities in case you're looking to make money. I'll be making a video tomorrow with other space stocks, the SpaceX stock. Before, you know what? I'm not gonna get into that. I'll get into that tomorrow. Then I'll let you guys know what I'm looking at based on what the chart is telling me, because you must always follow the chart. So, but for today, that's all I have for you guys. And I just want to say thank you for everything. Thank you for being a good, listener. And I just say have a wonderful, happy holiday, and I'll catch you guys much later. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.